All right, Billy Capabianca here with the West Reserve Blue Devils football team going into Week 9. West Reserve Blue Devils are sitting at 7-1. We are at Ben's Restaurant for the Devil's Hour in Berlin Center, Ohio. Great turnout today. There's a lot of people here, a lot of parents here. They really support this football team.
Yeah, they do.
So, Jack, senior, running back, and you are a safety
Yeah,
on defense.
yeah.
Have you always played defensive backfield, or you were a linebacker
I was
one
a
time?
linebacker last year. Yeah,
When did the switch happen?
this year
This year?
it was like midsummer. They told me I was going to play safety.
Is it tough for you not to look at the guard's feet? What was your read when you were a linebacker? The guard's first step?
No, it was more of the tackle because I was outside linebacker.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. Do you still find yourself like going forward as a linebacker?
At the beginning of the season, yes, yeah. You can see it on film. I literally took 2 steps forward every time.
Coaches were like, "You got it. You're a safety now. You're a
Yeah.
safety." What's your read? What's your read now at safety?
Well, I'm told to look at anybody in the line, see if there's a pass or a run with their steps. So, anyone I can see.
Did you find a shortcut yet? Do you got a Jack Darney way?
Not really, no. No, it's either the guard or the tackle. So it's whoever's in the way, really.
I got it. You're having a lot of success up there on the tackles this year. You get there fast. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You're fast. I did ask Nate Alexander. He said, I said, tell me about your speed. And he's like, oh, I'm fast. Nate said, I'm fast. And I go like, well, like, who's the fastest on the team? And I said, who would be 1, 2, 3? He said, you, him, and Chris. Now, there's probably some other people on the team that would be like, hold up, you didn't say my name, But
Yeah, I think it's me, Nate, and Chris. Yeah.
there was one call I did this year where you just got to the outside, and I was like, you're not going to catch him. You're not going to catch him.
Yeah, my parents say that a lot now.
Yeah, you were just gone. Gone. Speaking of your parents, let's talk about your family. So, as you know, your mom and dad, I know them. They're great people. And your sister, Harper,
Yeah.
right? We're going to talk about Harper.
Okay.
How important is it to you, the support that you receive from your family?
Yeah, I love them being there every game. They're there every single game. In the summer when I play travel ball, my mom really can't make them, so my dad comes to every single one of my games. So we usually split parents. My sister gets my mom in the summer because it's just like a girl sport type thing. And then my dad's with me with travel baseball.
Right. Does your dad got a lot of tips after the game? Do you guys like talk about like? Let me fix this. Do you guys like talk about the game? Does he say, "Hey, this should have happened," or "Hey, that should have happened"? It was last week. I said something.
Yeah,
to
you did say something. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Um,
What was it?
Trust my speed.
Trust your speed,
Yeah.
right? Because my thoughts were on the one play I came up and watched you guys at Was it Waterloo?
Waterloo. Yeah.
You cut it back, the juke the guy, but I really do believe if you just hit that sideline.
Well, yeah, I
See
started
you
running
later.
out of gas there, so I was a little tired. To be
So
honest.
let me run into the defender. Is that no? That's not the name of the game, bro. But and that's the thing about West Reserve football. I mean, it's a two. You go both ways. So
Yeah.
I could imagine that. I mean, but that's how it's always been out here. Even back in my day, you're a two-way player. Your conditioning has to just be through the roof.
Yeah, we do run a lot every week, at least once. So
Yep. So one thing that I spoke about was your family, how important they are, and you answered that. And your little sister Harper. Last week, she was like, it got cold last week, and she was at the top row of the bleachers, covered up in a blanket, and she was still there for you, bro. So my point in bringing Harper up is say thanks for being there, sis. It was freezing, but you stayed. You came to my game, and you were there for me. So you're gonna give her a thank you when you get home. Got it?
got it.
All right, I'll follow up on that too. All right, so I asked the other players, I was like, give me what I want to hear from you is like a coaching moment. What is one thing that one of the coaches said to you this year that lives in your head that you will be able to like finish out the season strong with, but also will like affect you like I don't want to get too deep, but also goes beyond football. Like what is a message a coach has given you this year that really plays not on repeat in your head?
Does it have to be a coach? Because
No.
something
It's
I
a
live by.
coachable moment. Yeah.
Yeah, something I live by every day. Something my dad told me when I was like younger, so it sticks with me. He told me good enough never is, so like I live by that. So like when someone says it's good enough, it truly is not good enough.
Yeah.
There's always better.
Yeah, that's a good one. And as soon as you said it, something clicked in my head. I can't remember where it came from, but I think it was Chris Pater and me when we were younger. We used to always say, never let someone else out hustle you, and that goes for someone who's like packing groceries at a
Yeah.
grocery store, right? If I'm gonna be packing groceries at a grocery store, I'm gonna come in first.
Yeah, you gotta
Like
be the best at
I'm
anything
gonna
you
be the
do.
so and that's a what the message your dad gave you that sticks in your head is it's so similar to that one. Don't let anyone out hustle you. Doesn't matter what you do, just be the best at it.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone out hustle you. So that's great. All right, going into week 9, unbelievable. I mean, I feel like we just showed up at Crestview and it was 80 degrees out.
Yeah, it went by quick.
Senior year flies.
Yeah.
7-1. A lot of teams wish they were 7-1, and you guys are.
Hmm.
We know there's 2 more weeks left in the regular season, and then I know, right? The coaches say you're 0-0 each week.
Yep.
But talk to me about how you would like to see the season go, the direction, and what mark you want to leave in the West Reserve football program here as a senior.
I want to end the season off on a very high note. Go 2-0 the rest of the season. Then I personally want to go in the playoffs until Armini says it's too cold. We have to go somewhere where it's warmer, like inside, because he said he'll do that for us if we go there.
Yeah,
So that's what I want to do.
yeah. That takes me back to I think John Clegg. My son played John Clegg. I remember specifically John Clegg getting interviewed by some media resource, and he said, if we currently we're playing football. They moved the football practices to the Salem Community Center, I think." And he goes, "How lucky are we?" It was November. "How lucky are we that we have to practice inside because it's so cold outside?" And it's kind of just exactly what you just said. But if you think about it, there was a lot of kids sitting at home on the couch wishing that they had to move their practice
Yeah.
to the community center because of how cold it was outside. So, all right, Jack, keep up the great work, brother, and finish strong. Keep your head high, head on a swivel, and you're a senior. Lead this team.
Yep.
Take them as far as you can take them on your back, brother.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Jack Darney, everybody, with the YSN Devils Hour at Berlin Center, Ohio, Ben's Restaurant.